Hello, brothers and sisters. Today, Malawians, or the people of Malawi, are going to vote for a new president. And tragically, the choices could hardly be worse than what they already have. They have Lazarus Chakwera, a 70-year-old president, and he has not managed to deliver on every meaningful front. Everything that he promised these people, we only saw him praying on the walls of Jerusalem. They don't want him, so they want a change. But on the other side, we have Peter Mutharika, an 85-year-old former president who his return symbolizes regression rather than renewal. Adding to this bad picture, we have former President Joyce Banda, another dismissal option with a disastrous record. The list is long, but we will focus on Peter Mutharika, who apparently appears to be the one who might become the next president of Malawi. So Peter Mutharika is a well-learned president. He has a law degree from the University of London, a master's PhD from Yale University, and he has lectured in top African universities, including Dar es Salaam University in Ethiopia and Makerere. He also lectured in Rutgers University and LSE. Yet, when he was president, he really impoverished Malawi. So let's talk about the history which leads to this guy, Peter Mutharika. So Malawi was colonized by the British. And like many African countries, or all, if not many, the colonialists left Africa with a web of colonial clerks, which we call puppets, through a deceitful posturing as liberators, and this continued to serve colonialists as they auction our continent. Malawi, Kenya, everywhere you go, you find these people, and it has been a pain in the African, brain. So Malawi was a British colony, and in 1964, the British handed the colony to Kamuzu Banda, who ruled for 30 years, that is, until his defeat in 1994, 30 years. Banda, you remember Joyce Banda, right? Banda was defeated by Bakili Muluzi, who had retired from Banda's cabinet earlier in 1980. Bakili became the president from 1994 to 2004. 10 good years. He is younger, now he's 82, and Peter Mutharika, whom we are not talking about, is 85, meaning they were together in Banda's establishment. In 2004, we had Bingua Mutharika, born with an English name, Brightson Webster Rison Tom. He became the president until 2012. Imagine, even our names really matter when we are electing our presidents. You elect someone who has a foreign name, everything is foreign. The ancestors don't even recognize him. This one, is crazy. He even bought a private jet, which led to fuel shortage in this country of Malawi. He died in office from cardiac arrest while being rushed to South Africa because there was a massive power outage in Lilongwe, the capital of Malawi. Imagine, this guy could not even create hospitals. Immediately, his vice president, Joyce Banda, became the president for the remainder of Bingua Mutharika's term in 2014. Joyce's husband was the Chief Justice of Malawi and Eswatini. Crazy, that's Africa. He was the Chief Justice of Malawi and Eswatini. Her sister was a senior administrator at the IMF, and she is now the permanent secretary of education, Joyce Banda's sister. In 2014, Peter Mutharika, who is now 85 years old, became the president. He is the brother of Malawian third president, Bingu wa Mutharika. So Bingu dies, his wife takes as president. Then after the term ends in 2014, his brother now becomes the president. In addition to this, this guy, Peter Mutharika, was also Bingua Mutharika's advisor when he bought a private jet and the country had a fuel shortage and hunger. Peter was defeated by the current president, Lazarus Chakwera, in 2020. Now, today, they are voting in, and Peter Mutharika is now the favorite person for the people of Malawi. I don't know how our people think. Seriously, that is how it is. this guy might be the next president. And I really support what our brother Alinaka on X says, that, and he said it today, not everyone should be voting in Africa. Because imagine the people of Malawi vote for Peter Mutharika, the same person whose his brother was there. He bought a private. This guy was there. He was the brother's advisor, and he's even competing with his sister-in-law. I mean, Malawi has now become a family thing. But the people of Malawi need to rise up and say no. I mean, there are a lot of people there, but now we are apparently the favorite is Peter Mutharika. This is crazy, man. This is crazy, but in the few hours to come, we will know who will be president of Malawi. Let us know what you think in the comment section.